Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. This is Joe Solis here with my wife. Do you remember what your name is?
Sarah Childs. Like child's play.
Yes. And she's very tired because I made her do this right after work today. So,
After I worked overtime, I might add. I also had no time to get ready, so we're just doing, I stuck on a shirt and some ears, and here I am.
yeah, the ears is what makes it. So, but we just wanted to come on real quick and pre-record this because March 14th of 2024 is actually 10 years of Child's Play Games and Geekery. So, dear God, did you ever think we were going to be doing this long?
I mean, I think it's amazing that we've been married for 10 years, let alone had a company for 10 years. So.
Well, they go in tandem with each other because we got married in January, and then 2 months later, we we started the business. So it kind of has to keep going.
Oh, is that how it works?
But no, I mean, you guys know me, obviously. Normally I would have done some sort of elaborate video or something to celebrate, but as a lot of a lot of things have changed for us in 10 years. We have a little one now, and so he takes up a lot of our time. And so, I told Sarah, let's just keep it simple. Let's just do something very candid. And I mean, honestly, this is just to ultimately say thank you to all of you who have been with us over these 10 years. Some of you have been with us since the beginning. Some of you we've met along the way. Just to kind of give a quick recap for those who've only met us in recent time. From 2014 to 2016, we were just doing conventions and events. And then thankfully we saved up enough money, and with the help of the community around here in New Braunfels, helped us open a physical store, and we had that from 2016 to 2018, and that's when we almost worked ourselves to death and had to sell it. Then in 2019 to 2021, we were doing the Pop Culture Geekery YouTube show, which is where this the mic on the ruler homage comes from, which I always get made fun of for.
The ruler has changed, though, due to unforeseen circumstances of lost rulers. This is my bedazzled ruler that I made a long, long time ago, or decorated. Well, I didn't make it out of wood, but I did decorate it.
Yeah, but it's very fabulous to use now. So, but since 2021, we got into the indie comic scene, and we've been doing that ever since. A lot of you have supported that, and we appreciate it. So again, this was just meant to be something to just come on and say thank you. We still have a lot more planned coming down the road, especially this year being the 10th anniversary. We do have a few things planned that some you've seen announced on our social media. Others will be coming down the road. So, ultimately, we just wanted to let y'all know how grateful we are, for the opportunity to do this for so long and to adjust and change as we had to over the years, and just, kind of keep the brand name alive. So, what would you like to say, Tired Sarah?
I was just thinking about when we got started, and I thought it would be kind of a fun origin story for everybody to tell everybody, like, where the money came from that we started with and how much it was, because it's pretty funny.
Okay, you go ahead.
I go ahead? Okay,
Yeah.
well, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because the person who can remember dates and numbers and everything like that is sitting beside me. That's not my strong suit. But so Joe mentioned that we got married a few months before we started the business, or a couple months before. Two months before. See what I'm talking about? 2 months before. So, basically the gift money we got from our wedding is what we used to start the business. And at the start of our business, we were really just buying retail to sell, because we were taking it to conventions and things like that. So we just got a bunch of games basically to sell. And it was about $1,500. Mm-hmm. Yep. So started a business with $1,500 right here. Eventually grew it into a store. sold the store eventually, decided to make things instead. That's about where we are now.
Yeah, it's a lot less stressful to make comics. Well, they come with their own stressors, but you know, it's much more manageable than running a store. And as I get older, you know, I always used to say, well, maybe I'll get back to it. And Sarah's like, well, you can do it when you retire. And at this point, with about 20 years left until I retire, I don't think I'm going to make it to doing that again because my body's already like, no, you can haul comics to a convention, but that's it. You're not going to haul a bunch of games and shelves and whatnot. So.
I had to force him to take a back seat because he will just work himself to death. If I let him, he would just work himself to death. That's basically what happened with the store, and that's why we're here. But you know, Joe doesn't have an off button, so he has to keep doing something. And so we started doing the comics, and that's been working for us. We're having fun with that.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, you know, those of you who know that we have a son, it'll be cool one of these days for him to look back and we can share these stories with him and show where all this started. And I mean, hopefully it's still going on at that time when he's old enough to realize it. But yeah, like I said, I mean, unless you have anything else pressing to say, I really I didn't want to keep this too long.
I'm creating a tiny gamer.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny board gamer.
Yes. Our son is quite the board gamer. He's definitely cut from the same cloth as Sarah. There's no doubt about that. So that's been really cool to see.
I win.
Yes. And if you're friends with us, you know that Sarah always wins. So anyway, one more time, just thank you so much for just supporting us and, you know, staying with us on this 10-year journey. And, you know, we look forward to putting out more stuff for y'all and just see what else is coming down the road.
Thank you, everyone, for supporting us throughout this time. It's crazy that it's been a decade. It's even crazier that I'm still married to Joe after a decade. Here we are.
I don't know why that keeps getting thrown in there.
Well, it's like they're both a decade, so how can I not bring it up?
Yes, it's been a decade. So anyway, guys, thanks again. You know, we'll put the links to all our social media below. Just keep following, keep sharing, and what's our new slogan? Making comics is child's play.
Oh, this grownable slogan is all Joe's fault. The reason we now have a dad joke on our card is because a dad created it.
See, so it's totally justified.
I suppose we can justify it like that. Sure, Joe.
I think that's a good spot to end.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Thanks again, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.